Alright, I'm going to kind of sprint through these. We've got the Matchbox Lancer Evolution by Mitsubishi. Crack that open. Check it out. Politia. I think that's Italian. Italian Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. Rolls great. It's clear over there. Got a fire truck. This one's a Pierce Dash fire engine, done in yellow. This is, I think this is for 2012. Might be 2011. That's 2011. So, we'll try that out. Rolls amazing. Looks amazing. Look at all the detail. Got a little ladder on the top. You got all the chrome going around in the middle and bottom and sides. You see driver passenger seats, back seats. Little light bar across the top. Very nice. This next one is a new one. It's a Road Roller Construction blue paint job. It says RR220 on it. Actually, I might have one of these already in a different paint scheme. I know I don't have it in blue and white. At least I don't think I do. It rolls pretty good considering, and it matches the whiteboard. Awesome. It just whipped around. Coming around the mountain when I come. Alright, the next one is a Yamaha Rhino. And I freaked out when I saw this. There's 4 of them or 6 of them. I left one so that somebody can find one, but red taillights, Yamaha, independent rear suspension. Pretty cool. Imagine putting some kind of an alternator system in one of these to where you could power the wing of a hospital. That'd be awesome. I've seen it. Okay, the next one is Moon Eyes. This is an 8 crate. And it's huge. It's a lot bigger than the typical scale. It's got a big old engine center mounted. It says 8 crate Mattel, made in Malaysia. It rolls pretty good. It pulls to the right a little bit. Not too bad. Boop. Alright, what's next? We've got a 2011 IndyCar. I've passed these up. I haven't bought one, even though they've been out forever. I just never really been an IndyCar person, per se. Not that I'm a NASCAR man either, but made in Malaysia, V5330. It's a cool looking little car. There's nothing wrong with it. It actually rolls awesome. I like that. On the roll test, that's a really encouraging thing that it rolls so well. Here's an M12 BMW M3 GT2. So let's pop that open. It looks, I don't like the colors on that. I gotta say, I bought it because it's a BMW and I got a bunch of the other exotic cars. So I really like them. I love the M3 series cars. But I just can't get into that light blue, dark blue, and red and silver. The car is good looking. Left-hand drive on this one. Red rims. Should roll pretty good, and it does. It's got the exhaust out the side there, maybe. Doesn't. I think they oversighted the exhaust, unless it does come out in the front there. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Alright, the next one. This one's pretty cool. Stunt Team. It's 2009 Corvette Stingray concept. Gorgeous. Let's get this out of the box. Let's look at this thing. Look at the top of that. That's gorgeous. It looks kind of like a Dodge Viper with a little dip. It's not as accentuated. And what kind of car is that back window reminding me of? I'm not sure, but I really like this. It's all plastic. It's got targets on it. Crash targets. Concept targets. Looks like a Cadillac front. Rolls pretty good. Bam. Alright, next one up is a Mitsubishi Pajero 333. It's only half evil. It's a mini-me. It's pretty big for being a mini-me. 666 is the mark of the beast in the Bible. It's the universal number of evil. So this one being number 333, it's only half of that. It's only half evil. Big old spoiler on it. Looks like it's going to be too wide to run on some of my wall tracks. For sure rolls good though. over anything, I'm sure. Seems like it might have a casting bump or something to be, yep, right there. There's a little bump on this wheel. Let's make it kind of da-da-da-da-da as it goes. That's cool. I'm going to skip ahead to this one because I like it so well. This is a 47 Chevy Fleetline. Who was it? It was Bob Lutz, who was, I think he was a head boss man at GM before he retired recently. Saw him in a documentary. He's in a convertible of one of these. Rolls awesome. I love that. I mean, it's gorgeous enough it wouldn't even have to. But he had one that was yellow like this, I believe. Remember seeing these in the movie Back to the Future. Gorgeous looking little car. It says 047 Taxi. 1947 Chevy. Sweet. Alright, what's next? We got a tow truck. Top hauler. This one's called Backslider. It'd be awesome to see a tow truck going down the road looking like one of these. Should we put a car on it? I want to. Let's put the Corvette on. Oh, snap. It deploys. Look at that. Oh, I love that. I'm so happy I bought this. Doop. Backslider. That's a pretty cool little concept. I don't know. You can't really see if your car's coming off or not, but I don't know if the other ones can either. It's got the red wheels on. That's cool. Auto unload. It's got a winch on the front of it. It's kind of like my car hauler. Sweet. That just does not stay up real great, but I like it. Backslider. Some of these cars, I buy them and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of tacky or whatever. And then I get them out of the package, I'm like, I'm in love. That's one of them. Alright, next one up is a 2011 Corvette Grand Sport. And this one happens to be a Rhino Fire EMS model, which I think is a little far-fetched, but I'll go with you on that. It seems like if they put Fire EMS, dinner's done. If they put Fire EMS on anything, it'll sell, so looks like that's what they've done here. This car just feels great. It rolls great. You know, some of them you take them out of the package and it's not what you were expecting. This one seems to be a little better than what I was expecting. Aside from the back window, it's got some kind of real flaw going on there, but sweet little car. Next one, Fast Cash. I've always wanted to get one of these out of the box and check it out and see what the deal was. Heard that they're a money clip. I don't have any money. I gave it all to my spouse today. We'll see what we've got here. I've got a 20 to my name. So, does it clip? It does. Alright, so how's that going to work? Stick it in there like that. Have to double it over. You need to have a little bit more money to have this be effective. I think it holds best like that too. Put it in my pocket, see what we think here. Yeah, pretty good. It worked. Alright, so there's Fast Cash. Try that out on the... Whoa, that rolls well. That's a good track car. That's a very good track car. Another one where you just get it out of the package and you're just like, yeah, that's awesome. This one caught me on the artwork. See that revolver and those, you know, it's double barrel something. It's called Shell Shock. It's supposed to be another good track car. I think I saw this one on Race Grooves. If you're not already subscribed to Race Grooves, you ought to check them out if you like these videos. That's pretty fun. This is supposed to go on some kind of a dinosaur track. You can see it's got Stegosaurus plates on the top of it. And it doesn't say a lot on the bottom. It rolls pretty good. I like it. I want to touch up the front of that with black. You know, some flat black. Make it look even all the more detailed in terms of guns. I like guns. Guns are fun. Tail dragger. Let's pop it open and check it out. Sometimes I wonder if I scratch the cars along the backside as I do that, because I feel something, but it doesn't seem to ever scratch them. Tail dragger, 1997 Mattel. So this is a comeback. It says Heat Fleet 2011. It's a reprint, probably a different color scheme or something. It rolls okay. It feels cheap. It sounds cheap. You know, like some of them you get them out. You know, the paint and everything feels great, but I don't know if it's the weight or the rattle what it is. The overall sensation is kind of cheap. Pulls to the left just a little bit, but looks really good next to that 47 Chevy. Alright, next up. Well, Volkswagen. This is a custom Volkswagen Beetle. This is the second one I bought. I didn't review the other one because I gave it to my neighbor. So he's all about these little Volkswagen Beetles. He used to have a little Baja Beetle when he was younger. This one's got topless tank in the back. Front and rear. Just a couple of seats, you know, driver and shotgun. Pretty cool. Check it out. It feels kind of weird in your hand, you know, because you got these wheels sticking out and it's so narrow. It's just not what you'd expect when you pop open a Hot Wheels car. But you never know what to expect. What do I know? I only get the scale ones for the most part, but I just started getting some of these other ones. Pretty good. I guess I got two. Bought it at two separate different occasions. So what track is this meant for? It says this one is Shell Shock. It's meant to be raced on... what track? It says scan and track on back. Prehistoric, that's what it's supposed to run on. I bought two by mistake. Funny. That's the way I've been lately. This is the scene of where I crashed my truck. It's going to pull out. There's this big old lane that goes along for 500 meters. Some dude pulls out from the stop sign, goes like here, and slams on his brakes because there's another car that's coming around here. So what do? My big diesel pickup truck, I go to pull out. Yeah, it sucked. Anyway, two wins. Alright, what's next? We've only got two to go. Let's stay on task, shall we? That one's gorgeous. 69 Pontiac Firebird. Firebird TA for Trans Am. Probably. I was working on a Trans Am a little while ago and went to go look up parts for it, and there was no Trans Am. It was just Firebird. But it didn't say Firebird anywhere, just a Trans Am all over it. That's pretty. I love that. It looks like the Camaro on Better Off Dead, the movie. It's a funny movie out of the 80s. John Cusack stars in it. It's funny. I want my $2! And newspaper boys stalking him. That rolls okay, not great. Flight 2003, huh? I don't know what that means exactly, but good looking little car. It's got all kinds of ground effects. It's got fender to ground effect to fender to rear bumper, center exhaust. Some kind of funky concept car. Wow, look how squared off that is. Looks like a spatula just, I don't know. See how it does. I bet it rolls pretty good. Maybe. Yeah, it rolls pretty good. I bet that would be a good track car. I bet it really grabs the track by the bottom of it. This is for Race Course 2012. So, there you have it. That's a pile of cars, folks. Look at all these. Which is your favorite? Leave it in the comments below.